So for New Orleans, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3.
All right, game recap. Telling Baker good scheming. He ran a good scheme. I can appreciate his gameplay. He wasn't just running the same thing over and over. It wasn't like a bunch of crossers and corners and that sort of thing. Like, he mixed it up. He ran some posts, he ran some crossers. You know, he ended up scoring on different plays. You know, he ran some streaks, he ran some slants. So, can respect that. Came out with Herbert, 20 of 29 for 260. I mean, it wasn't, you know, barn burner type game, even though it's 68%. I mean, it was still, you know, a decent amount of, I guess you could call them like throwaway. It's like throwing it, knowing that you're not getting the first type plays. He was real efficient, 13 of 18 for 72. ETN just couldn't get him going. So, went the wrong way there. Couldn't get him going. Got one run there with Herbert. ETN, I tried to hit him on a few passes. Couldn't get anything going. -7. I don't think I've ever seen a -7, especially on four receptions. Dulcich caught the one bomb, which ended up boosting his. I think that was the majority. 73 yards. Yep. So, other than that, he had 56. Got Burton a few passes up in there, but none for really anything significant. All right, so tackles. Derwin got 4, Samuel 4, and then assist, Harris and Samuel, Brown and Zorvath. Zorvath. Oh, Phil, kickoffs or something? What? Why is my fullback getting these tackles? It ain't like I threw a bunch of interceptions. All right, Asante and Harris leading there. We have 4 tackles for a loss, but I mean, which is a problem, right? It's difficult to get back there, and that means that he wasn't getting stopped in the back. And then 1 sack, 1 interception, 3 pass deflections, 2 of them from receivers. A forced fumble there. No fumble recoveries, though. That one just ended up kind of bouncing around and wasn't able to get picked up by us. All right, so we came out, he ran a kickoff back to the 3, right? So there's problems. Then we had pretty much everybody boxed. I mean, I don't know his throw power. I think Rattler actually has a pretty strong arm. So if he released this like right here and hit, oh boy, not the outside, but the inside, I think it's 81 right there, he could have caught that one. The other hitches, no. And then I'm on Camara, so that's gone. And the flat route is boxed. So he just kind of held it, cover sack, you could say. And then on this one, ended up going into a cover 4 match, and I didn't have my settings. I kind of came into it quick, and my mind wasn't locked in on getting my settings dialed in, so I didn't even have my my cornerback switching to cover the right people. But then, come to find out, when I did have them switching, none of my corners could handle his receivers anyway. So the fatigue probably played a part. I was negative in fatigue almost across the board. I tried to split, but the last few weeks, I mean, since Herbert got hurt, I was basically 100%, you know, full pads every week, just getting as much XP as possible because I knew the season was over. And yeah, it came back to bite me because we were in the yellow and everything to start with, and it's like we just couldn't run with them. This one here, I think he just threw it a little bit too late, but also we kind of have it, you know, in position. If he throws that up and over to the end zone, that's 6. But he throws it underneath, and I was able to use her. I don't know why the angle ended up going like that. Like the angle went flat right there, but he ended up recovering and getting it. Not a lot there. I think this was that post route. Yeah, this was a nice read. Real nice read here by Baker. Basically cover 4 here, cover 4 match. And I mean, everybody's basically matching, but like, look at the right side too. My cornerback drops down. If he was running a streak up there on the top right, that was 6, but he wasn't. The safety takes the dig, 10 yards across his face. Safety's on him, but not really because he's faster than he is. And then Olave, I mean, he's even. Boom, gone. Release it. Great pitch, great catch, great throw. Good scheme there. You can see Olave was straight eating. So this one was just a crossing route. This was a Buzz 3 seam. And it's weird. Like, nobody matched. Now look at the safety. The safety decides to run now after he's starting his throwing motion. I don't know why. I don't know why they just let it. I don't know. Maybe that was my man. Now that I think about it, maybe that was my match. I gotta ask Jiro. That might have been my match. Oops. Okay. Maybe that's why. But Olave's wide open. I mean, Chris Harris isn't gonna stick with Olave anyway. But great pitch and catch there. I mean, he pretty much had all day to throw it. In most cases, we didn't get a lot of pressure. I mean, that's on me. I don't really like blitzing. I'd rather play the mind game of coverage, mixing those up. This one, I was just tripping. I was like, man, everybody's boxed. Tight end, I probably could have threw this right here, but the other corner is out there too. I was like, linebackers on ETN. The streaks got perfect position to cover it. I'm like, man. And I tried to throw it away at the very last second there, but that didn't help or didn't work. This one, he dropped to cover 2. I don't know why, but he went to cover 2 here. And I just spotted it, so hit the little pocket right there. Jason Hill ended up getting a nice little catch there. Oh man, this one had me hot during the game. Watch my line. I'm in man coverage. And as soon as he says, "Hut, look at my linebacker," I didn't do that. You see his first move is to the right. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to run to the right immediately because I got Kamara. Like, he's obviously running a route to the right somewhere. He's not going to run it anywhere else. But I don't know why he did that. And then on top of that, I get rubbed by Olave right there. Pause. And then, good throw, good pitch and catch. I mean, he had the crosser open as well. But he had ran that wheel route. This was the same play he ran earlier. May have been a slight variation to it, but same concept where you got a corner on the top left up here, the one that we intercepted. And then Kamara's running a wheel on the right. But I don't know why my linebacker did that. This one, I was hoping that I could pass him off, but for whatever reason, and I didn't set any of those depth or anything. I was in cover 2 here. This was Tampa 2. And I don't know why my safeties are so far back. And it's on a 32, and they drop back to the 10. They're back 22 yards. It's interesting. But then Derwin comes up. I don't even understand this one. What did he possibly think was about to happen? Diving from there. He's nowhere close. Without the slow down animation right there, Michael Thomas probably scores. The next play, he tried to quarterback draw. We knew it was coming. We're waiting on it. And then this play, I think I may have messed up the read. I think I may have been the read back. I mean his read because I stepped into that position. I think I may have been because Bosa was supposed to be on conservative and he dropped down. So tried to get there. I should have dove, but force a habit, hit stick. I thought he was cutting it up. Should have known better. But that was the one that I think got him his dev. He had a dev game of 4 touchdowns. So good for him. This one, my left guard just gets whooped. Ain't nothing to it. You know, I mean they're looping around the outside. The ends are, but my tackles actually held up. They held up pretty nice right here. But my guard just got beat, and I was stepping up right here, throwing that post. Boom! Oh man, I was just waiting. He cut. I was getting ready to release that, but no time. Good play by the guard right there. Then he was in the cover 3. And he sat down. I ran a dig in front of his face. He was just sitting there. And Dulcich was mouse in the house. So just lobbed one up. Ended up being able to jump. I think I free-formed it up, actually. But ended up being able to jump up and get it. And go to the house. So good on there. Then we knew Taysom was coming in. Once we saw Taysom, was like, oh, that's a Taysom run. And what was this one? Oh man. So it can't be fatigue for Herbert. He just got back. But I mean, if you look at where he is right here, this is why I get in trouble sometimes with throwing the ball because in real life, this ball is going to be placed out here. And I did a up and to the right to try to get it to go here. And it comes inside here with the cornerback having inside leverage. So that's why I get in trouble in throwing some of these because it's the kind of stuff I would do in real life and try to put it out there on the sideline. But anyway, respect to so I get no scenarios. Oh man. Oh no. I don't want to mess. Okay, looks like we saved. Let me go out and come back in. Um, but respect to Baker. I think that was my first time playing him. Real good scheme. Hate that my guys were tired and they just couldn't get open. His secondary played really well, and he was able to get pressure every now and then. But we just, I don't know, just didn't feel like we were clicking. All right, we saved. It didn't feel like we were clicking, and we punted so much to where my punter got a. No, this is my backup punter. It's not my. Is this my backup punter? Do I have 2 punters? No, that's my punter. My punter got an attribute upgrade. That's how much we punted. That is hilarious. All right. So anyway, why is practice available? Good game by Baker. He did a good job of scheming. Like I said, I can appreciate his game. And defensively, he did a good job of scheming. It wasn't just blitz on top of blitz on top of blitz and type stuff. It was actually mixing up coverages, and we just couldn't get it done. And then my bump thumbs didn't help either. So, GG's.